Thank you, Lucas. Excited for this one. I remembered that this is a good Renee episode. And beyond that, I actually don't really remember much about it. So it'll be fun to see what happens in this one. You can play it when you're ready.
I'm living with my parents in New York City. I'm 31 and I'm broke. It ain't pretty. I need a girl to set me free from my crazy family. I gotta get up out of the basement. I gotta get you into my heart. I'm taking a chance to find romance out of the basement into my heart.
I hope I win.
The A-listers, see, they wrote shit like that, and I was like, oh, they're three best friends, but really they hated FELICIA.
And at this point, I haven't even won a date yet, and Frank and I have a really strong bond. So I'm just thinking, if I actually won a date, it would be even stronger.
Hey, it's me.
True.
I survived another one.
Christy got eliminated last night. Wow, geez, I'm so relieved that I'm still here. And hopefully he'll see how hard I'm trying and I'm willing to do what it takes.
See, they're just setting up Renee this episode.
Well, I'm always myself.
She's got to try harder. She's got to make him see how sexy she is.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Morning, ladies! So yesterday I had to send Christy home, and it was very, very tough. But you know what? Today's a new day.
Good morning, girls. Get
Yes.
ready because today we're going to a party family style. So go upstairs, get it dressed to impress, and be ready to leave.
Oh, okay. I think this is when we meet his siblings. He has 4 siblings, 3 siblings.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Do I look sexy? Because I'm not supposed to look sexy.
I think you're just sexy.
I literally thinking the same thing about the fashion.
Sexy to wear to a family party. So
I know we didn't pack family clothes.
A little bit more conservative, mom-like style. Is so generous to lend me something that covers up a little bit more.
Yeah, we had to be on our best behavior and look non-hoey, which is, hard for this gang. Did they give you a list of things not to pack? Generally, when you're on TV, you can't wear stripes or busy patterns because it looks really bad on camera. And you don't want to wear all white. You don't want to wear all black.
Oh, the bra house.
Oh my God, yes, this episode.
I thought Frank's family was Italian, so I was like, are we eating sausages today? I didn't know what was going on.
But yeah, you're also not allowed to wear any logos or anything like that. So you couldn't wear logos. But beyond that, they don't really tell you what to wear.
I love them to death. Today happens to be their 39th wedding anniversary. And today, I am throwing them a party.
I thought I was honestly going to crush this challenge because I'm really good with families. So I was excited for this one. But I'm also shy. But I thought I had a chance at this one. But I literally have no memory of this happening at all. It must have been bad because I've blanked out whatever happened in this house in this restaurant.
Win over the whole crowd because just winning over a couple of aunts and uncles just ain't gonna cut it. The winner of
Oh my God, I remember we had to give speeches. I thought okay, that's right. We'll see. We had to give speeches. And I feel like I'm a good public speaker. So I did think I had a chance here.
I want to see how these girls do because if the Marescas approve of you, that's a good thing.
Carrie, can we get her dress?
Yeah.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, I'm Gary.
Dana.
Yeah, there's one of Frank's brothers.
So the family starts rolling in. I see some grandparents, I see some cousins, I see some aunts, I see some uncles. There are gonna be a lot of Marescas here today.
Did you get prep time for the speech or was it on the spot? We definitely had prep time for the speech. We couldn't write or anything. Oh yeah, I was like,
I know I'm not the
I don't.
most friendliest, outgoing person, so I know it's gonna be hard for me to compete with the other girls on this.
That's true. I'm not good in large crowds. I'm more good one-on-one, you know?
Felicia, nice to meet you. I'm really good at
Felicia's like a professional networker.
because I am Italian, so I know that I'm gonna talk and impress everyone.
I think we had like, I don't know, 10 minutes to come up with a speech, so it was kind of on, it was like sort of on the spot.
Felicia's totally working the room, and I barely finished my second glass of wine. What could she be talking to them about? Her boob job?
I feel like you're young at heart, like Frank. Like, I feel like a lot of the families like that, you know?
Kathy's so mean, I love it.
You gotta be young and fun.
I'm just like awkward. I'm like
Family is so easy to
really
talk
bad
to.
at small
I feel
talk, so
I've
I'm just
known
like,
them forever.
oh my god, Dana. Harry's very naturally personable and charming. She's definitely the most naturally personable and charming person on the show. It does almost feel like a realtor convention. Like that's how I felt. Like professional networking, like making small talk. It's just like not my
Today's our
thing.
39th anniversary party. We have all our family there, my children, my friends. You know, family and friends are very
It's actually
important.
really nice that they had this big party for them on TV and probably paid for it, and I think everything gathered all their friends and family. It's cute.
I got married at 22 years old. By the time I was Frankie's age, at 31 years old, I had 4 children.
Can you imagine being 31 and having 4 kids?
We did a good job with 4 out of 5.
Jesus.
I'm not so sure we hit it all the way.
Oh my god, I missed my earrings. Oh my god, I'm wearing American Apparel again. I'm literally wearing American Apparel in every scene. That was my fashion.
Yeah.
Just agree.
All right. For the sake of everybody, I'll just agree with you.
But not only that, I hope one day when I do get married that I can last 39 years.
I hope you can too, because I don't want you back.
Start with 39.
Oh man, Frank is divorced, so now that statement really rings true right now.
These beautiful ladies that I have left in the house, and I would like all of my family here to interact with them because ultimately.
Now my bangs are looking so edgy today.
Tonight is my
Edgy bangs.
So ladies.
I had no idea that the Maresca family was going to be deciding who wins this challenge, so at this point I'm thinking I need to make a good impression. I go to school for broadcast journalism.
Oh, you're an attorney?
I'm sorry?
You said you're an attorney?
Interning.
Oh, intern.
So how old are you? You're 35.
I'm the oldest. I'm 35 years old.
How does that make you feel?
It makes, are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
Fantastic.
I'm 36. I wish I looked like that now.
Since the economy is so tough right now, I wanted to make sure I got my MBA before I looked for a job in New York.
My name is Frank. I'm Frank's grandfather. How you
Nice to meet
Listen,
you.
we hear
He
that
was a
you do lot of
character.
crushing, right? You can crush beer cans?
See, like, how does he know that? Like, someone like fed him that information.
I'm 26. I've been engaged twice. I've been in a happy relationship. I've been almost married. I almost went to with somebody, and he left me. He was
I'm
actually
sorry, just Renee's stories always get
Talking to
me.
people comes naturally to me, and I feel I'm making connections with people, and I'm doing just fine. I can hold my own.
Come on. I need a date. Everyone's had a date except me.
You're the only one?
Well, actually, Melissa hasn't either, but honestly, I need it.
You need it more. Kathy is shamelessly
Self-promoting here. How can I not? Are you serious?
I think this was one of the few, like, days we were permitted alcohol, which was actually really exciting.
She looks fucking orange.
Sup, woman?
I was just talking about Carrie.
She looks like an orange.
One of the things I love about my family.
That
Definitely don't make
super
me-
tans were like, that was the style at the time, to be like so tan. Like, if you guys remember Jersey Shore, being super tan was that was the style.
Oh, which one? She's got fucking eyebrows like
Felicia? Frank said she might have
Man, this guy's a critic.
I don't like girls like that.
Why not?
And they could really handle
I love that they're all smoking.
You weren't married. Who would you bang?
Who? Yeah.
But enough talk. It's time to get down to
We
business.
did not get the answer to that question. I'm curious.
So what I like to do now
I would choose Kathy.
is I'm gonna start calling up each lady that's still in the house, and they're gonna give a toast to my mother and father from their heart.
Yeah. Like, he announced it then, and then we had to, like, prepare it.
I'm gonna suck at this.
I wish Gabby had more screen time. Do you mean Kathy? Who's Gabby?
And even if you don't make it sound
I wish Kathy had more screen time. I mean, Kathy makes it to the final two, so you do end up getting a lot more Kathy.
That's still in the house, and they're gonna give a toast to my mother and father from their heart.
So
I remember being really happy I did not have to go
my
first.
parents' anniversary party. Talking to my parents in the house is one thing, but having to make a speech in front of 80 Marescas.
I think I was like maybe a little drunk
All right, first up,
because like we hadn't had drinks in like a really long time.
Carrie.
Oh, Carrie went first,
So I'm
thank
the
God.
first one to give the toast, and I'm really nervous, and I'm feeling a lot of pressure.
Susan and Gary. Ever since I walked up to that front stoop,
I was thinking that letting you
have
drink
been
was a setup.
but nice.
I think they just like had to let us drink because they wanted to provide liquor for his whole family. So like they just like had to let us drink, but they did not want us to drink. Like they weren't happy about it. Like I feel like they were watching us drink, making sure we didn't drink too much. Because they were like on their best behavior after Kathy almost had to go to the hospital after they were the whole murder scandal. So they didn't want any contestant drama or problems.
Well, I'm gonna try not to cry because I've fallen in love with you guys just as much as I've fallen in love with Frank. I have to admit, you've touched my heart.
I feel like this is genuine from her actually.
To be here, and even if I go home tomorrow, I go home with like meeting an amazing family.
But people don't think it's real. People are like rolling their eyes. Well, they're showing people rolling their eyes.
Melody is such a wonderful girl.
I liked Melody from the first time I met her. We would be happy to have Melody in our family.
Melody is truly, truly sweet person.
I'm up to give my toast, and I have no idea what I'm gonna say, but I usually don't have a hard time talking, so I think I'll be okay.
I know, I'm like the loud, talkative one. I'm gonna try to make this short and sweet.
Never happens.
I'm trying, okay?
Chatty Kathy? She makes my family look mute.
I mean, 39 years is really an accomplishment. It's just amazing to see how two people can be so in love after such a long time. I know that everyone here wants that.
I feel like when we were giving these speeches, like we were all being genuine because everyone really did genuinely like Frank's parents. They were really sweet, nice people. And they were involving us in this family thing. And I think like we were all genuinely moved by that. So like I do think a lot of these speeches were very genuine.
If she went on any longer, we could have ordered another meal and celebrated our 40th anniversary.
Melissa.
Okay, I'm just gonna go up there and
Like Melissa's like Hawaiian look.
because I think those are the most genuine ones.
Cool.
And I hope
And
they
that she's
like
got
it.
this great bump it, which was also the fashion of the
I
times.
congratulate you guys on 39 years. I think it's awesome.
Oh.
It's great to like have a good family.
Still is the fashion in Jersey. Well, all that stuff is coming back. Like the bump in the hair is coming back. All this stuff is coming back. All comes back again.
Well, Gary and Susan,
Oh my God,
you both
what
have
did I
been
even
so
say?
welcoming. You let 15 girls into your home. And I just think the fact that you would do that and tolerate all of us just shows how much love that you have for your son.
But that's not really it. We're really trying to get rid of him.
To see a marriage last so long, like, I'm sorry to get
Sorry.
My parents, they didn't make it. It's just so inspiring to me. I'm sorry to get emotional, like, I don't want to be the downer, but...
Too late.
Dana.
Next up, Felicia.
Ever since I walked into the house, you have been nothing but nice to me both.
Does she win this? I can't
Being
remember.
married 39 years is tough, and it just shows that you guys are very much in love.
They show everyone smiling, so maybe that means she's gonna win.
Years and to Gary and Susan.
Thank you so much.
Was that a good speech?
You really hardly see people.
They're all the
stay
same,
married
honestly.
for longer than 5 years nowadays. So when you do see a marriage that lasts that long,
I honestly thought
it
Melody's, I
makes
think,
you
was the best.
Believe that love still exists.
Last but not least, Renee.
And I'm thinking that I have this in the bag because
This is an outfit, though.
speaker. I have taken theater classes and I know how to project. I'm also a writer.
Save the best for last. All right. Okay. If there's one thing that my parents have taught me, is that to stay together for 39 years, you have to work together as a team. And one thing that I see in the both of you is that you're definitely a team. It takes love.
Renee also had the most time to prepare because she went last.
And laughter. And you two both know how to stay young.
Who the hell does this girl think she is? Ann Landers? She's got 2
I think it's pretty good.
engagements behind her. And she's telling me what it takes to have a 39-year marriage?
So here's to love, happiness, and another 39 years together.
Thank you so much, Renee.
So Renee just gave
Oh,
her speech,
Renee.
and it's so lame. I mean, I feel like it's a Hallmark card that never got
They're all lame.
All right, everybody. As I told you before,
They're all the same. I remember at the time thinking like whose was better, but like rewatching on like
Here's how it's gonna go. As you see, there are 8 questions and 8 pictures of the ladies.
You know what? I don't like this at all. I know the girls are here to meet my family. But Frank made up a survey to give out to everyone. Let's not forget, we're here for our anniversary.
Who is most likely to
Good
be
point,
a
Susan.
good mom? Who looks like they could host the best Christmas dinner? Who most likely
Not me, I'm Jewish.
into the family?
Right away, my stomach.
These questions are like so loaded. Oh my god.
Family liked me.
I think I did see these questions. I was like, I'm gonna lose because
Circle the picture
like
of one girl who you think made the worst.
I'm Jewish and I don't look like I'm gonna fit into their family.
You pick the same girl more than once.
With the survey, yeah, we're a little nervous.
Yeah, I mean the questionnaire is just like who's the most stereotypical Italian mom?
We'll see how this goes over.
And the results are in, and I'm about to give you some very interesting information.
God.
Now, for the men in the family, you guys thought Kerry was the hottest girl.
They're rating us?
7% of you said that Felicia was the most likely to get me out of the basement.
That's probably true, honestly.
She's got an MBA.
I'm into the basement.
We had a tie for who would most likely be the best mom, and that is Melody and Kerry.
See, this is not my challenge. I'm just like a weirdo. Weirdos don't win
That
challenges.
could host the best Christmas dinner, Felicia.
I don't think I could even cook
Survey comes
at that
out,
age.
And Carrie and Felicia they win everything. Duh.
Now we're gonna get to the ultimate winner. It's very, very close. Well, you guys were split
We
between
want
Kerry
Kathy to
and
win.
Felicia.
I can understand the family like Kerry, but Felicia? She's like a robot.
And this girl that I'm about to announce is gonna get a
Gabby
very
talks
special
so much
private
about
date
Felicia.
with
I
you.
had no idea.
That is a prize. But the ultimate winner of the Maresca Anniversary Family Challenge was...
I think Felicia.
Felicia.
Yeah. Felicia needs her screen time.
I came this close.
Because Carrie's gonna get her
So,
screen time.
Yeah, that really
Felicia
sucks.
needs hers.
I'm really annoyed that Felicia wins the solo date. I mean, just because what, she's Italian and she's beautiful that she gets the date? No, not fair, okay? Look at cute little Midwestern Minnesotan girl. I'm here and I'm hot, so can you seriously pick me? Like, I don't understand.
That's a good point, Melissa. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, man. Oh, well.
We did it! I know I can trust you guys.
I feel terrible because I was so quiet and reserved, and I didn't feel comfortable enough to be myself around these people.
So like that clip that they just took of me, that is like I said those things before this event even like happened. Like that applied to a whole different scenario. Because like I can see when that was based on like how I look. And that was like before this even happened. So like that's like definitely some of the editing magic that you see. They can take things you say about other things and apply them to other situations. Like I definitely didn't say that about this event.
So my family is spoken, and I gotta tell you, Felicia deserved this win. I mean, hey, she won my family over, and she worked the room, and she had to talk to every one of those Marescas. We pull up to
Look at
this
this.
amazing
Those
restaurant
posts.
right underneath the George Washington.
9/11,
Like when you sit here and just look
Freedom Tower.
at the view, how could you not be inspired by this?
You know, I like this lookout. Sometimes I like to come here, play my guitar, sing a little bit, think about my life. So I'm really happy that I could share this with Felicia tonight.
I would have hated this date.
This is so romantic. Frank planned a great date. It couldn't be more perfect.
Our show got the worst dates. Like, these are the lamest dates ever. Like, they cost 2 cents. They're not interesting at all. Like, I was watching some clips from Real Chance of Love, which was another show around this time, and they go to, like, the Madonna Inn. They do all this cool stuff. They didn't do anything cool.
You know what I like about you?
Did it ever feel like they knew which girl was going to go on which date? Oh, yes. That was mostly pre-planned, I would say. They definitely knew which girl was going on each date. Like, the baseball episode, like, they knew I was going on that date. They, like, made sure I was going on that date.
I have a lot less clothes on than you do.
Like, they definitely, I'm sure Felicia was always going on this date, for sure. Like, everything is, like, pre-planned. Like, people's arcs and the storylines is, like, mapped out. And there's room for that to change. But it doesn't always change. But they leave room for it to change.
Now, before I give this to you, I just want to let you know that I really feel like you and I have really been getting closer and closer.
I wish I had my picture
This is
still.
the first time that I'm doing this.
What is
I'm giving you your key because tomorrow night is
Ooh,
elimination.
I wish I still had my
You're
key.
going home tomorrow night.
I want my key to the basement.
So, Felicia, will you accept this key to my basement?
Absolutely.
I want Felicia to get the key right now rather than wait. I really like Felicia.
No, I didn't bring it home. I never got to keep it. I never had it. They kept the keys. They probably threw them out, and I would have kept it forever and cherished it. I don't know what happened to the keys.
My feelings are hurt.
They probably just threw them out.
Your feelings were hurt. Oh, yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Renee's sitting there whining. Suck it up. You've at least had a date.
I'm sorry. Someone has to put Kathy on more TV. She's just killing me. She's so funny. It would have been a fun take home for sure.
I feel a bit defeated at this point.
Did you take any mementos from the house? Oh my god, I should have. But I'm an idiot and I didn't, because I was just like, when I got eliminated, I was just like, I just have the clothes that they gave me. Like, I have my baseball jersey that says Team Meatballs, and a couple other clothing items that they gave us. Baseball cap. Oh, what is that?
I can't sleep at all. All I can think about is how I haven't had any alone time with Frank. So
This is insane. This part, I'm obsessed with this.
try and sneak some alone time with Frank.
I forgot this was this episode.
Wow, look at you.
You can't do this to me in front of the camera.
See, like,
Can you cover those cameras?
I love how they put this like fake. I mean, it's a house. He stayed there. He did sleep there.
You fell asleep.
That's so.
Massage. I gave you a massage.
I wonder if they're mic'd. Like, that's what I can't figure out.
And that was it.
I'm not.
Because the sound is pretty good.
Okay. Are you gonna remember that?
Absolutely.
I don't think they're mic'd, but they must have a mic in that room. Because they obviously did not know that
Anybody in the house knowing.
there was going to be sound on that. But yeah, they had sex. Like, they don't show it, but Kathy and Frank had sex. And Kathy told everyone, like, the next day. Like, I don't think it was, like, a secret.
I was like, it must be like 3 a.m. or something. At least 3 a.m.
We weren't allowed to have watches. And look,
Fucking time.
I am a watch person, and not knowing what time it was at all times was, like, really hard for me.
Kathy was downstairs with Frank last night for like 85 hours.
Yeah, they made it seem like it was 2 seconds, but it was, like, a long time that she was down there.
With someone, fucking put your vajayjay back in your pants, lady. I'm pissed, you know, it makes me feel like
They said 3 minutes. I know. Well, they had that, like, fake timestamp on there. She was down there for hours, for sure.
How about we talk about the fact that Kathy was down there for like 3 hours last night?
Yeah.
So Melissa is spreading rumors
What do we
about
eat?
Kathy and Frank spending a little extra time in the basement.
And Frank's bed.
I love how Felicia thinks she's like
But
Kathy's
you
pal.
know what? I really don't care because I got my solo date last night. I already have a key. I'm good to go.
I heard stuff coming from somewhere. And like me, Jada, and Annie were like, what is that noise? I highly doubt we're gonna.
Well, they also brought at least one camera person into the bedroom. No, there wasn't a camera person down there. There's small cameras that they put in the corners of all the rooms, and that's how they get like footage when there's not a cameraman around. Because I was like legit like,
You were up late last night.
oh my god, I'm like so jealous here. Look at me.
What did you guys do?
Just like watch TV.
I have no idea how these girls even know I was hanging out with Frank last night. Maybe they saw that I wasn't in my bed.
That's my laundry. They did our laundry
I better just go with
in
them.
the room with the other girls.
Lies.
What the hell? Are you kidding me?
Did you make out?
So weird.
I don't think. Okay, maybe.
Football?
I'm like obviously like so pissed here.
Football at 1 a.m.
Like, look how pissed I am. Oh my god, I cared so much. I was like, oh my god, Kathy had sex with him and I'm upset. I think I was upset.
That I finally got alone time.
I think I was like jealous. I was like, oh, we can go down there and like see him. Like I didn't know that was like part of the rules.
Kathy spent 3 hours in the basement last
Yeah,
night,
I think
and
we.
it makes me
Okay,
wonder
Kathy did not
what
admit
Frank
to the
really
sex in this moment, but it was like obvious that it like happened, like the way she's acting.
Like I want him to see.
And then I think like a little bit later she did admit to it. Definitely after the show she told me.
It would totally change the dynamic.
Was he attractive in person? Because on the show he's kind of not. I think Frank is good looking in person, but I like bald men. That's my thing. So I'm like biased, obviously. I mean, he shaves his head, but I like smooth head. Nothing there.
She was being a grump this morning.
Yeah, because she was mad.
I was mad.
I hung out with him.
I think I was also like, yeah.
I feel like Kathy has the right to know what Melissa said to me this morning. I know that if it were the other way around and somebody was saying something about me, that she would tell me.
Oh my god, so she
Look,
told
Frank is not everyone's cup of
everybody
tea.
being an asshole to me?
Probably, yeah.
I'm saying something to him then.
If Frank finds out
I
about
think also at this time I was like also mad that like I was losing and I thought I was gonna get kicked off soon. I didn't like the way the whole show was going. And then like on top of that, knowing like Kathy like had sex with him, I was just like, oh my god, I'm doing so bad at this. Like I'm going home. I think that was like more my headset. Like I'm just like failing at this. I need to like do better than like wishing like I had sex with Frank or something. Like I would not have had sex with Frank.
I put all my cards out
At
on
that
the table
time.
and I only have one left. Frank told me that he's a freak. So I'm gonna put on quite a show right now.
Oh my gosh, Renee. Like, did she bring this outfit? I think she might have brought this outfit.
I heard shit going on. They were all fucking saying that shit to me. Everybody was fucking giving me a hard time.
Do these girls outside think that?
Yeah, and then I
Why
said,
do they think that? How come
See,
because of Melissa. Because of Melissa.
see, now they're on camera, so they're pretending they didn't have sex.
to think I'm not trustworthy. You know, I don't want him thinking that I'm the one telling everybody.
Nobody said anything? I was actually
No,
really surprised.
nobody
because
said
Melissa...
nothing to me. I wish you would have told me this.
If Melissa is really going around telling everybody about me and Kathy, that really pisses me off for two reasons. One, nobody likes a tattletale. And number two,
What a bad liar, yeah.
about this, she's gonna freaking kill me.
Yeah, he didn't want his mom to know.
Good. Frank's pissed. And hopefully he'll be man enough to send Melissa home tonight. Hi.
Remember when everyone had these jeans?
It's
Oh
talk
my gosh.
low. This is my backyard, and I'm not gonna kick the ladies out. I just want to ask a question to you. Yesterday, you claimed that you heard that Kathy and that you heard us having sex.
I go, all I hear is like giggling and laughing right now, you guys. And like she hadn't came up for so long, so we're like, what is she doing? What is she doing? What are they doing down there? I was just jealous.
Okay.
I wanted to be down there with you and giggling and laughing.
Ooh.
I'm disappointed in Melissa. I mean, she should have came to me first instead of going around spreading rumors in the house. So I don't
Rumors?
know what to think at this point.
Sure to talk.
Man, all this drama really got me exhausted. I just want to go down to my basement and get in my bed and just relax and be left alone.
Probably a lot of people had sex on these shows. And I think honestly our show was the most explicit in some ways.
Oh no.
So the girl next door has some secrets.
Renee.
His eyes honestly bulged out of his head, and he's like, wow.
And you wanted to know my freaky side, right?
Not too many girls can wear something like that and pull it off. I pulled it off.
You know what my freaky side
True,
is?
it's true.
I like costumes. I have a collection of them. Is it getting hot in here yet?
Man, I don't know what's gotten into Renee. Did someone just spike her apple juice?
I'm just full of surprises, aren't I? You like it?
Take it all in.
Yeah? Ever have a girl dress up for you before?
I don't quite remember that same outfit.
No. Halloween all year round.
Oh my gosh, I'm just like cringing inside so much. Is this like amazing or is it horrible? Like I don't know.
Don't forget your fan.
Like I remember, obviously we didn't see this happening, but like we heard about it. Like Frank told everyone about it. And I was just like, oh my God, like what happened down there? And then I was like, it's like that. And I think that's like also when I realized, okay, like they want like me to do something like that where I humiliate myself in some way like that because I have to like get out of the friend zone or whatever. And so like that was definitely a moment where I was like, oh man, like I don't know if I can stay here anymore. Like that's the path they like want me to walk down, and I don't know if I can walk down that path.
I mean, if you want to send me home for saying something, I mean,
it's amazing and cringy in equal parts.
What it,
True.
you know, I wasn't spreading rumors saying that you guys had sex. I just said maybe they did. Anybody would assume that.
Maybe they did. That's
upset.
Yeah.
She really thinks that she's going home. She wasn't able to explain herself. More than likely, she's going to be the one going home tonight.
He's going to send me home for sure.
I remember.
Wait, why do you know?
Melissa definitely thought, oh, look at my boots.
Spread rumors. I feel like I should wear my best dress tonight.
I remember we definitely all thought Melissa was going home, and then once we found out Renee had done what she had done, it was almost like Melissa was like saved. Like it was like, whew, like something came in and like saved Melissa, because I didn't want Melissa to go home.
After she ran around the house telling people that I slept with Frank, she needs to go.
Like she was definitely a friendly face.
I'm not stressed tonight because
This is a good. I agree. This is a really good outfit night for everyone. That's like one of my favorite dresses that I still have. That I got at Loman's, R.I.P.
I definitely feel like this could be it for me tonight because I feel like I don't know where my connection is with Frank.
I felt like every night was it for me. No leopard print to be found. True, we're a bunch of classy ladies. I remember every night being amazed at how many trashy dresses people had. I was like, wow, just like where do you wear all these trashy dresses to? But I mean, obviously I was jealous. Some of them were like, I remember asking Kathy, I was like, where do you get your dresses? And she said she got them on Canal Street in New York. And I was like, I have to go there. Like I had never really been in New York City before. And I was like, I have to go to Canal Street to get slutty dresses like Kathy has. She has some of the best slutty dresses.
As always, beside me are the keys to my basement. If you receive a key to my basement, it means you still have access to my heart. If you do not receive a key, it means you will be leaving immediately.
I have my fingers crossed again. I want
I'm
Renee
just
to
like
get the hell out of here.
laying
I'm so over
real
it.
low at this
So I'm
point,
hoping
but
that
I know that I'm not in good shape.
All right, first things first, a little business.
Yeah, we didn't
So you
know
got my family over.
that Felicia had already had her key.
You got the key yesterday.
I think that the other
So we
girls
were
are really
pissed.
shocked that I already have a key because I never showed them. But I'm not the type of girl just to parade around and show everyone what I have.
Kathy's so pissed.
This next woman, my family said that she would best fit into the family.
Carrie,
please step
of course. What does that mean, best
Will you please
fit?
accept this key to my basement?
Very loaded term.
Frank calls me down to get my key, and I'm just relieved. I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to making it to the final elimination.
You know, I'm surprised.
I really hope.
I'm really starting to feel a connection with this woman.
I really hope he
She's really
picks
fun to
Kathy.
hang around with, and I definitely know I want to hang out with her more. Kathy.
Good. It's like she went down to that basement all night and she didn't get a key.
I don't even know what to think right
Come on.
now. I kind of screwed up by telling all the girls that I thought him and Kathy were having sex. So I definitely think I have a pretty good chance of going home.
Dana, will you please accept this key to my basement?
Yeah.
Dana.
Melody.
We've had barely
will you please
any
accept this key to my
Dana
basement?
time. I think after I leave, she gets a lot of camera time.
Annie, you were on fire with the challenges earlier on, but lately, I feel like you've been getting a little lost in the mix.
I am getting lost in the mix.
And
Help me.
I need to figure out if we can bring this to the next level. Annie, please step forward.
When Frank calls Annie before me, I can't believe this is really happening. I just don't think that she's really Frank's type.
Annie,
I'm not. But
When I realized that I was safe, I was just like, thank God, because I get to hang out with Frank a bit longer.
oh my god, I'm so exhausted in that interview. Like,
I don't really know where
I
his
haven't
head
slept.
is at. I'm just hoping that it's not me and I'm not getting eliminated because I haven't even had a date. I need a date before he can even get to know me.
I agree.
The thought crossed my mind that I blew it today, but in my heart, I don't think I'm going home. Frank and I have a connection, and I have nothing to worry about.
Well, there are two girls.
I just remember praying Renee would go home.
Now you both
I was like, it's been so long, just send her home already.
really hard for me.
I kind of screwed up today, so I'm really hoping he just gives me, a second chance.
Although, if I was a viewer of the show, I would want Renee to stay on the show.
I had a connection.
She's so funny.
Enjoyed what I did, and I'm still feeling confident in who I am and what I have to offer.
Renee, tonight, you popped out of my bathroom in some old barmaid outfit.
Yeah, this was the first we were hearing of it, and we were just like, what?
Cream.
Like,
She said
And that
you
was
wanted to
just
see.
weird.
You wanted to see the sexy side.
I mean,
I
freaky
like
weird.
honestly felt so bad for Renee. This is like so
So
embarrassing.
if Frank is describing to us Renee, having this saloon girl outfit on, and all I'm doing is imagining what the hell this freak show must have looked like.
Like, I'm just like, I obviously was annoyed by Renee, but I just felt like this was so humiliating and like embarrassing because like you can see even the way Frank's playing the scene, like he kind of likes it like ambiguous.
You can't be sexy, you can't be sexy.
Like, see, I just like feel so uncomfortable here because I'm just like, this is so humiliating and like mean.
But I'm gonna have to ask you to leave my parents' house tonight. Can I have a hug?
Yeah, I hope we can be friends.
I want to be friends.
You know what? I think they're still friends to this day.
No,
And she would end up being good friends with Frank's brother too.
Renee's a fun girl. We got along okay at first, but now I see the red flags starting to pile up. The failed engagements, not getting along with the other girls, and theater classes.
Theater classes? What's wrong with theater classes?
And when she didn't fit in so well with my family at the anniversary party, that just sealed the deal.
Yeah.
I think he's ridiculous because, Frank's eyes were popping out of his head when I was down there. I showed a sexy side that I think 8 million other men would enjoy. Ultimately, if Frank really
probably
wanted
a lot of
the
them
girl next door with an edge,
would enjoy.
he absolutely did make the wrong choice because that described me to a T.
Melissa, please step forward.
I was happy Melissa got to stay, but
Melissa,
just this whole thing like was shocking and very uncomfortable in the moment.
Frank calls my name. I'm really excited
Because like I was like, oh my god, like I'm next.
Let's have a toast.
I think we'll go up to bed.
Congratulations.
And good night.
Good night.
Okay, ladies.
Oh my god. You can just tell how awkward I feel. So awkward. okay, that wrapped up that episode, which I'm like starting to get like trauma flashbacks from. But the next episode, that's the big one. That's when all the shit goes down. So be excited to rewatch that one.
Yeah, like Anne said, next week is the big finale, episode number 7. So we hope you'll come back for that. If you don't know how it ends, don't look it up. Stay tuned for the, the big finale. And thank you again so much for such a fun time. And again, looking forward to next week.
Thank you.
See you then, everybody.